work on getting the frame stripped. I am, for the first time during this project, on a time limit. And that I mean that I've got an appointment to get sandblasting. I went to go get the sand for the sandblasting, and I was going to need about 10 100-pound bags. It's about 800 pounds of sand, and it was at $9 a bag. It was going to cost me about $90 plus tax. And then the guy said, well, we'll do the whole frame for $150. So I said, okay, I will see you on Tuesday. It is right now Thursday. I've got a few days and I work all weekend. So if I don't get it done today, I'm going to have to get this thing stripped down on Monday. Monday afternoon, I'm going to have a trailer over here. And I've got to get the steering box off. I've got almost everything else. I'm going to get this master cylinder pulled. I had gloves, I don't have any more. So yay for me on that. Okay. So let's see here. Okay. Some wiring. Let's go to the tail lights. Set this aside so it all still works. Dock on it. I do not want to cut these lines. This thing's going to be a colossal pain in the ass. Guess what I should have done before I pulled it off the firewall? Now this is a new, reman master cylinder. So I'm going to clean it up, and repaint it and put it back until I convert my brake system. Eventually I'll have power steering, power brakes. Ooh. The entire front suspension is completely unbolted and moving freely now. So all I need to do is lift it up, pull the front suspension out from under it. Bushing in the rear end. As you can see, actually not in bad shape. A little bit of tears. This other one, a little bit worse for wear. And I'm pretty sure that I am the reason for that. I think it got bound up and got stuck. So if those aren't too expensive, I'm just going to go ahead and replace them, but I may end up reusing those. So we'll see about that. But the front suspension's off. Here's the brake line. I just need to pull all these things out now. I'm on back here. This is bolted right here, but it's also riveted right there. So this isn't really going anywhere. I don't think. What I will likely do though is pop these clips, pull these out of here, and get the cables out of the way, and I will just leave the bracket in place. And then 6 bolts to drop the rear end off. Shock mounts, and then the shackles. Shackle there, and this one down here. I've been soaking those bolts, so they should be able to come out relatively easily. Use the A-frame, get the rear end out from underneath it, and then Okay, so it's a couple days since the last segment, but it's all going to be part of this video thanks to amazing video editing software. My timeline for the sandblast got all screwed up, so I'm still sitting here not sandblasted and not painted. I still have to get the mounts off. I've got four of them to get off. I've got those two, and I've got those two, and then I'm going to try to pull off this cross member here because it bolts on, and then I'll replace all the hardware grade 8 bolts when that goes back together again, and I'll get this sandblasted. But I'm going to get the rear end and the front end sandblasted also when I do all that at one shot. Springs are getting replaced because these are the wrong springs. It had these spacers, so that's what happens when you put a V8 engine into a V6 truck. You get spring sag, so those need to be replaced. And as of right now, I'm at a standstill as far as being able to get this front end apart. It has proven to be much more difficult than I had anticipated. But I've got something else really big in the works, so that you will see in the next video.